not a lot of people know, you fought Jonatas Gracie at a very like obscure show earlier last year, right?
I still haven't got paid for it, by the way. So
are you serious?
What?
Yeah. Well,
tell us about the experience of what the show was like, because I had, and I can't speak on it, but I had a conversation with Cole Abate's dad about the show too, because Jeremy Abate is his dad, and he had a few words.
Okay, so
to say with me.
Originally, I was supposed to fight on a show called The Tower. They run tournaments out of Tucson. I was supposed to fight Jonatas in Tucson, whatever day it was, like the beginning of May. That card got canceled, and they moved it to UCLA in California. Now, if you went on their Instagram and you saw the people competing on this card, like, holy crap, this is who's who of like top grapplers. I mean, Cole Abate, Dante Leon, Jonatas Gracie. There was like 5 other really big names on that card. They had a whole brown belt Grand Prix that was like top podium guys in the world, you know, that Cole Abate ended up winning. But super star-studded. Had some issues leading up to it. I signed a contract for X amount of money. It's not about money. You know what I mean?
It's kind of about money.
It's kind of about money,
okay,
yeah.
I understand,
yeah.
but I don't pay my bills with this.
I hear you.
Sense. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, that's cool. That's a decent amount of money to do jiu-jitsu. I'll take it. You know? Yeah. Anyway, it was more about me fighting Jonatas because he beat me in Worlds 2017 in the finals, and I was like, I want this match back.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to fight that guy again. So I took it. And leading up to it, it was very weird back and forth. At one point in time, I even told the promoter, hey, dude, I'm not one of these, like, little kids in jiu-jitsu that you can, like, bully around. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. You know, get my flight taken care of now or I'm not going to do the show. So, like, last minute, gets me a flight. It works out. Got out there, whatever. The event was held outdoors, right? So imagine just a bunch of Fuji mats on a recreational field at a college. This was in May. It was pretty cold as the sun went down.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting out there with like all these other guys and we're like, damn, it's cold.
Oh, I remember this event.
We're trying to warm up. The closest bathroom to the mats is at the library. And the library is like a quarter mile away from where so I'm one of those people that pees 20 times before I compete, just nerves, you know what I mean? So I'm sprinting back and forth from there. The first few matches start going, it's still light out. There's like no spectators that come, maybe like 20 people paid to get in and watch it. And it's real low energy. I guess the ref didn't show up, so one of the guys on the card, his friend had to ref. They didn't have the stream or anything set up properly, so like it was like the promoters trying to figure out streaming, and the event's getting started like an hour and a half late.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Well, then it gets.
When I throw it out here, you're not getting paid for that.
Yeah,
I talked to him like 2 days ago. He's gonna send it to me. Anyways,
nice.
Yeah. Anyways, dude, it gets cold out. The sun goes down. The mat turns into a slip and slide. It's completely soaked.
Oh no!
And there's no mop. So they're literally throwing down towels, shirts, trying to soak up all the sweat and the condensation on the mat. And like, you know, I'm standing there next to Jonatas. We're about to go on the mat, and like his coach is like, dude, if you don't want to go out there and compete on that, don't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I might not want to go compete on that either. Like, so here I am fighting the reigning IBJJF world champion, a weight class above me, on a slip and slide.
Oh my gosh.
And I literally yelled out at the promoter in the middle. Well, no, actually I felt bad because I yelled at the ref, who was just like,
just some dude that
stepped up.
some poor guy that stepped up.
And I apologized to him. I was like, bro, dude, what the, and he's like, bro, I'm just
It's like, I'm with you, dude. I don't know what's happening either.
I'm just as surprised as you
so
are.
I yelled at the promoter. I'm like, hey, you flew me out here to fight the best guy in the world on a slip and slide.
Yeah.
And like, I'm trying to pass. And every time I try to pass,
feet flying out.
yeah. So like, I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I lost, but I got a cool takedown. Let me go ahead and like edit that up, put it on my Instagram. They ran a promo as I shoot in on Jonatas right on the screen. So you missed my entire takedown. Oh. Yeah. It was like the stream was crappy. He didn't sell enough streams. The mat was wet. It was not a cool event, man.
That's rough.
And where was it held? What state?
It was at UCLA in California.
I remember seeing videos of that, and it was like, is this at a high school?
Here's the thing, man. Like, and I said this after my son's last MMA fight. If you're thinking about starting a promotion, like you're thinking about like doing a tournament or starting an MMA promotion, don't, just don't, because like I'm pretty sure they focused on where do we rent a ring because nothing else was in place. We got there about 3 fights before Tony went on, and we got into the VIP area where he's warming up and stuff. And this kid comes limping in, like he's got his coach helping him up because it was upstairs, helping him up the steps, and this kid's like kicking his foot up, and someone goes, "Yeah, there's no ice." And I'm like, "What do you mean there's no ice? Like there is a 100% chance that someone's gonna need ice."
Well, here's the problem: when you run into it, having it on the reds, it wasn't sanctioned. They didn't have to have EMTs there. Probably,
Yeah.
It was.
I don't think they did.
Like, oh yeah, no, they probably didn't, and they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Dicey,
you're probably right, because we went out, we came in through this. It was like a rec center. We walked through the rec center.
Ask Paul. He cornered me.
but when we left the ring, we walked through the exit, like towards the parking lot, like outdoors. Tony's like in sweaty and shorts, and it's like 2 degrees out, and there's no ambulance out there.
No.
So yeah, just don't do your own tournament because you think you have cool rules. It's just. Yeah, let the pros do it, man. Just let the pros do it. I was very disappointed, and I've got my son fighting in this place with no ice.
And you know what's crazy? Even the guys that are super dialed and super like attention to detail driven, and they have all their boxes check out, shit still happens.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's crazy. Like this guy is so impressive. He's got all this stuff set up. Great announcers. The stream is clean. The card is stacked with good people. Not the one in California. I'm talking about another individual right now. But yeah, like, and stuff still goes wrong.
Yeah,
you know, it's just crazy, man. It's a tough business to be in, and I tip my hat to anybody who's in that business and puts on a show because that's stressful,
dude. I can't imagine.
And a lot of times they don't make a lot of money off the show.
Yeah.
You know? So for them to do it, like that's cool and like thumbs up. But yeah, it takes a certain personality, and if you're self aware and you know you're not that guy. Yeah, don't put on a show.